dear friends. I'm Dr. Harpreet Bakshi, a cosmetic and plastic surgeon. I'm doing hair transplant since last 12-13 years, and it's become hair transplant is a very common procedure done these days. And anybody who seeks for a hair transplant is a bit confused these days because so many hair transplant centers are mushrooming across the cities. So it's very difficult to decide upon where and which center you need to seek for a hair transplant procedure. So today in my talk, I'd like to throw some light on factors that determine a successful hair transplant. So the first and most important factor is the credentials of the performing surgeon. Since hair transplant is a very fine surgical process, it should always be done by a surgeon or best in the hands of a plastic surgeon. And no doubt, hair transplant is a very long, lengthy procedure. It takes around 4 to 6 hours to do the whole procedure of hair transplant, and it's practically impossible, or rather not possible, to do the whole procedure by the surgical expert or the plastic surgeon or a surgeon himself. The whole procedure cannot be done by a surgeon himself. So, but the key steps, like which start from the marking and the planning of the patient, local anesthesia injection, extraction procedure of by the FUE method, which is the most preferred these days, marking the precise slits, determine the density, the direction, hairline orientation, the extraction of hairs. All these steps should be done in the hands of a plastic surgeon or the surgical expert. And also these, if done by the qualified surgeon, the procedure becomes very safe. The rest of the steps can be done by the team along with the surgeon under the supervision of the qualified surgical expert. Second very important factor is the hair transplant should be creating a natural hairline. It's not that it should not look unnatural. The transplanted hairs should blend with the existing hairs, and it should actually ideally be undetectable. Very important factor is there is a difference in the hairline for a person of 18 to 20 years of age who's getting hair transplant and a person 40 to 45 years of age. So it is an art and science. So a natural hairline which should suit your age. So that is very important. Third very important factor is when the hair transplant is being done, the angulation of the hairs. During hair transplant, the slitting process, the angulation of the hairs is very crucial. And it should be done so that once the transplanted hairs, they mingle with the existing hairs, it should not create any kind of a difference. Naturally, like the hair transplant, the angle 15 degrees, 20 degrees, it should blend with the natural hairs. And if it doesn't blend, I would say it's hair transplant will be a disaster. Very important factor, another factor is which determines successful hair transplant is following post-transplant instructions. You should always, after transplant, you should always ask and take written documentation of the hair transplant procedure and follow the protocol, the hair transplant. After the hair transplant, you have to take the wash, how any lotion supplements which you need to take, how you have to take care of your hairs, when you need to wash, when you need to go for shower. All these particular things has to be taken by the person who has to get the hair transplant done. He has to take active interest in it. It's not that a transplant is done and you feel yes, the result is going to be marvelous. No, you have to follow certain basic instructions. Another important factor which determines successful hair transplant is you have to have good density. The density average should be 40 to 45 hair grafts per square centimeter, and it depends from person to person, and good density makes the hair look quite nice. I'll be sharing you some of my results since so many years. Just have a look at it, and the results will be totally natural. You won't be able to figure out in these cases whether the transplant has been done or the person has his own hair grown up naturally. Thank you.
it's absolutely painless, and I don't feel nothing absolutely. I was very scared before when I came here, but really Dr. Bakshi and his team is so helpful and so comfortable. I was absolutely, now I'm absolutely perfect. Today I just came with a smile, and I know it's gonna be okay.
ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਹੇਅਰ ਫੋਲ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਤੋਂ ਜੂਝ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਅਤੇ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਕਰਾ ਬੈਠਿਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਸਾਲ ਭਰ ਮੈਂ ਵੇਟ ਕਰੀ ਬਟ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਅਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬਖਸ਼ੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ, ਅਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਸਲਟ ਕਰਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਪੱਕਾ ਮਿਲੇਗਾ। ਤਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ 4-5 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ, ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਮਿਲ ਰਿਹਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
मेरे बाल आपको पता ही है सर, ख़त्म हो चुके थे, साइड से भी, इधर से भी, ऊपर से भी। तो जब करवाया तब थोड़ा लग रहा था कि होंगे कि नहीं होंगे, पता नहीं। बट 6 महीने बाद मेरा ये रिज़ल्ट, मेरे फैमिली रियली मेरे घर में सबको इतना अच्छे लगे ना बाल करवाने, कहते हैं कि हाँ भाई करवाया है, कुछ दिखता है कुछ लगा हुआ। तो मैं बड़ा खुश हूँ सारे रिजल्ट से।
Gene, how was your
It was great. I loved Chandigarh, loved the people. Surprisingly loved the food, loved everything about the area. Very, very clean. And the medical establishment I visited, especially yours, were very, very efficiently ran, cleanly ran. Everything that was said that was going to be done was done, and done quickly. I felt safe, and I felt like I couldn't be in better hands.
Hello doc, this is the situation after 10-11 months. It's quite great. I like it.
And I heard a lot about Dr. Bakshi, and that's why I recommend everyone to come and do your transplants from him.